Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, this is season 8, episode 14. Girls, get away from me with this, Apollo. I added the Apollo part because we know they got that from Housewives of Atlanta when Apollo popped up at Phaedra house before going to prison, and she said to Apollo, "Get away from me with this, Apollo." So them naming this episode, "Girls, Get Away from Me." That's where it came from. Okay, but anyway, y'all, we've been having a good old time. Happy Monday. I'm recording this on Sunday. Y'all ain't gonna get it till Monday. If you are a member, you probably already watched it. Okay. But y'all do not forget there's other content up on my channel. Okay. I reviewed the Braxton through episode. I did Love at the Lockup. We had the Greg Mappers conversation. We had the plus size lady who passed away conversation. The people from the jails getting jailed for pot pies and closet visits between people's body parts and whatnot. Okay, and then of course y'all know it was live with long lives on both Friday and also on Wednesday, so that's there as well. So please be sure to go ahead and check those videos out as well. Y'all know to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, y'all know to vote. And if you don't like it, it's your mama. Okay, but again, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, this child. So many people be trying to blame Mel for stuff, and sometimes Mel not this innocent wallflower, but I'm like, Mel didn't do nothing wrong in this episode. Tisha is petty and childish, insecure. Okay, she needs a backbone. She's a buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, Tisha goes. Tisha needs a buddy system because does she need a Snickers? Does she know herself when she's hungry? It just aggravates me. But Mel's girl trip started a whole battle with Kimmi and Nell, honey. Sunni out here getting a cold shoulder, and Mel's friend Shanita was shaking the table. Okay, now look, I probably won't be on camera much or whatever because I'm tired. My sweatshirt looks funny because it's not fully on. My hair keep falling in my face. I'm taking my braids out this week because they have served their purpose, and once they keep getting in my way, it's time to get rid of them. Plus, I have a lot of new growth, but hey, okay, happy Monday. Popping off now. I feel like girls' trips are supposed to be fun, okay? And if you don't know that's what they're supposed to be, then you shouldn't come. Okay, you should not come. Now, for the most part, this was not a long, drawn-out episode, but the fussing and arguing that went on around here, I would have sent Nell home, I would have sent Tisha home, and I would have told Kimmi she can leave as well. Okay, the episode starts out. And we see, because it's Mel's trip, they're going to St. Thomas. Mel said, I've been tripping and vacation out the country, since I've been, single or whatever. And so I am used to this. I'm having a good time here, and we're going to have fun. Okay. And I said, cool. But see, you know what? That's the energy I want on a girl's trip because, look, let's call a thing, okay? Don't judge me looking real regular. I didn't put on no face lotion or nothing. I may look ashy or whatever. But I want the person planning the trip, even if we are not friends or whatever, we're just co-workers, I want that person to be like, I want this to be a great trip, okay? And I do feel like that's what Mel was trying to do, okay, if you ask me. Now, she brought her single friend. She brought Shanita. She also brought Lauren. Now, Lauren, I think, is her like good old assistant. Lauren is always with her doing everything. So Lauren is a part of the team, but they're also friends, okay? And then Shanita, who was Mel's friend as well. Now, I know Shanita because Shanita was on Football Wives years ago. That was an old VH1 reality show. It was her. I forgot who she was married to, but my big wife was on there, whatever. So she has been, on a reality show with other women, once before. So she kind of know what it is and whatnot. And so Shanita said, y'all want somebody to bring up what's to bring up, I'm gonna bring it up because Shanita seems, come on, Aaron, hold on. I feel like Shanita has watched the show. I feel like Shanita is friends with Mel, so she what's been going on. I don't see her as a fan. I do see Shanita as somebody who has a inside track into what's going on, and child, she has an opinion, okay? And she came ready for the foolishness, and I said, I like it, because if we're going to sit around here and act like we don't see what's going on, that's boring. We don't want that. Now, Lauren didn't, well, they didn't show Lauren didn't say not nothing this whole thing, okay? Not nothing. She just came for a free trip. Now, Mel, like, I want to walk through the whole house. Okay, I want to see what I can see. And I said, girl, see, what can you see? She's like, let me look at the room to assign a room because I don't want, folk getting here and it's a whole issue, whatever. So, of course, Mel picked her room first. She picked the best room because it's her trip. Then Shanita and Lauren was able to pick rooms. Okay, Lauren won the second best room, and then Shanita got the third best room. But in hindsight, I do feel like none of the rooms were bad rooms. Even the room that had 3 beds in it, it still wasn't a bad room. This was a room with 3 beds. They only there for 3-4 days, and you don't sleep down there, okay? You go on trips. We've seen shows where they have horrible rooms. They in bunk beds. It's a twin size itty bitty bed. You know what I'm saying? And that was not what it was. It was a nice little room. It just happened to have 3 beds. They had a shared bathroom. But I'm like, it was a huge villa. I think it was like, how many of them was it? It was how many? It was, let's see, 1, 4 plus. So it was 9 people because Mel's assistant Lauren was there too. I just did not get it. Oh, also with Stormy, yeah, it's 9 people in this house. So I felt like, the best was done with what they could do. But none of the rooms, in my opinion, were like bad rooms. Okay. So whatever. The other rooms, it was a couple, it was like maybe 2 more single rooms, because Mel had her own room, Lauren had her own room, Shanita had her own room, Nell had her own room, and then Mel gave Sunni her own room. So she had Stormy and Tisha shared a room. It was a 2-bed room. The last room had 3 beds. She said, well, okay. Tisha and Kimmi are sister-in-laws. Tisha's bringing the +1. They will go in a 3-bed room. And I was like, that makes sense to me. I felt like it wasn't no tea, no shade to it, but whatever. You hear me? So, again, she picked the rooms, in my opinion. When Mel picked the rooms and how she explained it, it didn't seem shady, mean, or whatever. It made sense. The one room with 3 beds went to Tisha, her sister, and the +1. And Mel told Tisha, when Tisha asked her, when Mel said, hey, y'all trip, and Tisha then said, can I have a +1? Mel said, sure, as long as you don't mind sharing a room, because I can't guarantee I will have space for the person. So Mel said that on that day. Okay. So again, they got the 3-bedroom room. Okay. Now, does that mean that Kimmi had to suffer because she happens to be Tisha's sister-in-law? I mean, yes, but again, it's a huge villa. You only gonna really sleep in the room. The whole place was huge. Okay. Anyway, Nell got her own room. We seen, because when she was going around, she had like cards with names on them, but she was like, oh my God, they didn't print a name tag name thing with Nell. But I'm gonna give Nell this nice big old room because she's the oldest one here. She's like the mentor. But again, I'm gonna make sure like this is Nell. So Nell had a good room or whatever. Okay. And again, Trisha and Stormy share the room. Okay, they're friends or whatever. And then again, I put Sunni in her own room because no one likes Sunni. So why I wouldn't put her in a room with anyone else when I know they all don't like her? I'm gonna give her own space because you know what I'm saying. That to me made sense. Period. Okay. Male pick rooms, and to me, it wasn't no shade. To me, it was not any shade. Now, could there possibly be a little bit of shade because she don't really rock with Tisha? Sure. But she didn't put Tisha in the dungeon with a twin bed with a hole in it. You in the room with your sister-in-law and your +1. Okay? Anyway. So, we then see the people's arriving at the airport. It's Stormy, Kimmi. It was Stormy, Kimmi, Tisha, Nell getting their luggage. Then we seen Sunni walk up. Now it seems like Sunni either wasn't on their same flight, but they were surprised to see her there. Okay. Now, do I think that maybe production, put Sunni on a different flight? Maybe Sunni was in first. I don't know. But they acted like they had no idea she was there. So she walked up. She was like, hey, y'all. And Kim said, hey, Sunni. So Kimmi at least hugged Sunni, but everybody else was being rude. Okay. I feel like Sunni did not do anything to y'all. So to be childish and like not speak back, to not acknowledge her is stupid to me because she has not done anything to y'all. Like Karla is my best friend. But if I'm out somewhere and if somebody she on rock with say hello to me, I'll say hello and keep it pushing. I may not walk up and hug them, but if someone speaks to me, I'll speak back. Okay. But the difference, well, maybe not, it's Karla. But I'm like, nobody on this show is best friends with Destiny. Okay. Me and Karla have been best friends since the fucking 4th grade. Okay. So I take it back. If somebody Karla don't like me to be, I may trip her. Okay. But that is we have a 40-year, not 40 years, we have a 35-year friendship. They just met Destiny maybe 3 years ago. Okay. It's a difference. You hear me? It's a difference. If somebody I met a few years ago who I'm friends with or whatever, if they're, beefing with somebody else, I'm not going to be mean to that person solely because of that, because they didn't do shit to me. You know what I'm saying? That's childish, and y'all all on the show. Y'all at work. Okay? You're at work, and at the end of the day, I feel like ignoring Sunni is childish. She did not do nothing to y'all. Okay? Say hello and keep it pushing. Anyway, and I also feel like clearly, okay, this, like Sunni didn't pop up off camera to y'all wedding. Sunni is on a cast trip. Okay, Sunni's mic'd up like y'all are, meaning Sunni is on the cast. Y'all know that because what each of y'all has filmed with her, well, maybe except Trisha. Sunni has filmed with Tisha, with Kimmi, with Stormy. Okay, each of them has had some kind of scene with Sunni there. Like Stormy invited Sunni to her Canvas launch party. So y'all have filmed that lady, but now y'all don't want to speak. Man, miss me with the bull stuff. Again, that don't mean they cool with Sunni and they happy with whatever. All it means is we all on the show together. She's a cast member. Y'all can't ice her up. Y'all can't ice her out. You wanna know why? Because Mel ain't gonna ice her out. You wanna know why? Because Mel don't care. She not cool with Destiny, so she's not gonna ice out Sunni because Sunni ain't did nothing to her. Even if she said verbatim, I still think the way things happen, kind of whatever. However, she not going to be beat for this stupid. It made me so aggravated. Because I was like, why y'all being petty? And then they get on a little bus or whatever, and you hear Kimmi say, "Oh, it's gonna be messy," and I'm like, why? For what? Ain't nobody husband there. For right now, Destiny not there because guess what? Mel did not invite Destiny, but I'm gonna leave that be, okay? So Sunni's like, this is weird. I feel like the new girl in high school where no one wants to be friends with me. And it doesn't feel good to be looked at as somebody who steals people's man, because that's not what happened. That's not the situation. So, it does not feel good for me to be judged by something that didn't happen. And I agree. Look, we all, I'm sorry, y'all. We all can, acknowledge the way that Sunni and Moses got together and ended up being married. Yes, they should have told Destiny first. They could have been more upfront with Destiny sooner. However, that was Moses' issue, I feel like I'm not going to have this conversation again. If Destiny felt like they was friends, but if Sunni did not have that same feeling, let's move on. Okay, Sunni did not steal Moses from Destiny. Okay, Destiny was not married to, engaged with, living with Moses. So Sunni did not steal anybody from anybody. Okay, now did she have a co-worker and she met co-worker's man and later on married that man? Yes, and that's up to Destiny for that kind of way. But I feel like the other ladies being upset to me is petty and childish. You're holding on to bull stuff, okay? You're holding on. Y'all, my whole voice is going out. I'm sorry for that. But again, I just need them to let it go. To me, I don't mean for y'all to be her best friend. I don't mean for y'all to kiss her butts. I don't mean for y'all to like, oh, we love you. But I feel like saying hi, hey, Sunni. Mm-hmm. All right, girl. And keep it moving. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Y'all have to coexist right now because Carlos said she's a cast member. Production said she's a cast member. Mel said she is a cast member. And to be told, we watching the show to see the foolishness unfold. Okay. Ain't nothing going on with that. Ain't nothing going on with Stormy. Nothing going on with Kimmi or Tisha. We ain't seen the men's at all. We ain't even seen Martell. He gone. You know what I'm saying? Sunni is what folks is having to discuss. And love it or hate it, she's around. And I'm like, whatever. She not like Coleslaw, where Coleslaw was verbatimly, is that a word? Verbatimly? But Coleslaw was actually literally messing with a married man, sneaking around with him. It's not that. It isn't that at all. Okay? Period. So it aggravates me that they were just so high schoolish to not speak to her. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Okay. So they on the bus riding into the villa and they were talking or whatever, and Story brings up how, she had separation anxiety from her son. So she goes and she leaves for trips or whatever, she feels, separation anxiety for the kid. And so it's like, girl, let's wait, you had two, you had two kids, you'd be happy to get a break. And then, so would it be for real? When I had two, okay, cool. Which makes Sunni ask, oh, so like, are you planning to have a second child? Because she was in the back of the little van or whatever, and so I like that she was at least trying to like be involved in the conversation. And then she said, oh, so are you trying to have a second child right now, Stormy? And so well, yeah, we're planning a second baby. We're planning to have a surrogate. Which makes sense. Okay, cool. I'm going through the same thing. I'm going through IVF. I had to do 2 rounds because the first one did not take or whatever. And when Stormy realized what she was saying, that she had already went through IVF once and has to do a second round because the first one did not take, she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because that what that meant was she basically lost an embryo. And because Stormy said that's what she does not want to go through, and that's why they're doing IVF, she felt bad. And I'm like, see, y'all up here being mean, this lady, and she also dealing with life. You know what I'm saying? And so I like the fact that even in that moment, at least Stormy was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I think you heard Nell say, like, it'll be okay, like, y'all get through it or whatever. Now, give and take, if we make the other ladies may have said stuff off camera, or they could have cut it out, I don't know. But only Stormy and Nell, said something that sounded encouraging to Sunni. Because again, child, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. And because, y'all know Stormy had a very hard, rough pregnancy with Chase. Damn near died having him. So I think she understands, the fact that she's like, I didn't know that Sunni was having issues conceiving, and Sunni brought up how when her and Moses got together and she went to her doctor and the doctor found out, told her that, if you want to have kids, like you got to start now because, time is dwindling down. And so Moses was like on board, like, okay, let's go, let's do it. Which to me, look, talk the shit you want, but I do feel like this is the thing. Daphne keeps saying how, oh my God, I can't believe it. But Moses is being there for and supporting Sunni in a way he never did for Destiny. The fact that after months they got married, one had kids, then they lived together. Okay, stuff he did not do with Destiny. So I do feel like what he has with Sunni is more of a real relationship than what he has with Destiny. Okay, anyway. They get to the house, okay. It is a good time. Okay, they meet Shanita and Lauren. They chit chatting or whatever. They get drinks flowing. Good time, child. And so I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a fun trip. It's gonna be a fun trip. And Sister Girl, thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy you invited me because truthfully, Sunni's new, Trisha's new. Of course, Shanita and Lauren do too. So again, a good time could be had by all if you have a good time, okay? So Mel then told them, like, hey, y'all, I got the rooms together. I picked for y'all, so would not be no issue. So, your name is on the bed. You can go find your room. Now, should she have also told Nell, hey, Nell, mistakenly, they forgot your name tag, but let me take you to your room. But I think Mel just didn't think at that point in time because I think she forgot, okay? So they go see their rooms. Okay. Child first of all, I don't know how Nell is already a bit tipsy, but Nell seems drunk. Okay. She just does. Okay. And I can't. Mel picked her room. Shanita had her room, and so did Lauren. Tisha, Kimmi is in the room. It's 3 beds. Okay. But as they're walking around and whatever, Nell, like, where my name at? I don't see my name. I ain't got no bed. I ain't got no bed. Why I ain't got no? I was like, girl, calm down. What is wrong with you? Okay. When Tisha and Kimmi realized, oh, we have to share a room and it's 3 beds, they get upset. Tisha then say, I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? Mel chose rooms based on who she don't like. Well, if it's my trip, I might do that. Okay, if it's my trip and I don't like you, you may get the least amazing room, even though there's nothing wrong with the room. It just happens to fit 3 people. Okay, that's it. It's 3 people, whatever. Anyway, but she said Mel knew that death was coming because I sent her a text. Now, I looked at the text. You see right here? Okay. To Melody Cherie. Now, first of all, I felt like they spelled Cherie wrong. So I'm nosy. And I kept pausing the thing to see what the other text was that we hadn't saw yet. Okay. So we see on Tuesday, February 20th at 11:36 a.m. She sent me a text saying, hey, hon, if you're free this weekend, we would love for you to come join us in Atlanta at the Black Business Expo. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I hope you can make it. Okay. That was back on February 20th. Because when I kept seeing the text that they were showing us, I'm like, what is Mel responding to? Because above you see it says engagement out of town this weekend, but y'all have a blast. I'm like, oh, that's what she was responding to. How Tisha invited her at the last minute. Because if y'all planning the Black Expo, and the Black Expo is in 4 days, and you ask me 4 days ahead of time, I'm not free, bitch. I got things to do. So Mel was like, no, I can't. I have an event. Okay. However, we then see about a month later. So the text on Tuesday, the 20th, the next text between them two is apparently, on March 14th. And we see Tisha allegedly emailing, texting Mel, hey Mel, I would like to let you know that Destiny is going to be my +1. I hope you're okay with that. I didn't want it to be a surprise. Now, there was no showing that Mel responded to the text. It only showed that she sent the text to Mel. But you sending me a text don't mean shit. If you text me and tell me you are inviting someone you know I don't get along with, I'm not responding. Because I told you when we announced the trip, if you bring a plus one, that's fine. Just also be ready to share your room with them, because why I told you I may not have room for an extra person. Okay, again, it is 9 people already. And if Destiny comes, that's gonna be 10. Okay, so your fault. You told her yes that you was on your plus one would be Destiny, but that don't mean that she felt the need to say, okay, let me get a whole share room like I told you. Share room like I told you. So Tisha and Kimmi get pissed. Okay, so it's in a whole thing, and because it was toward back and forth, I did not feel like getting multiple photos. So it's this one with all of them up here in the foolishness. Okay, so again, Tisha and Kimmi storm off pissed, saying us having a shared room is disrespectful. We should have our own room because we don't hurt. Girl, bye. Again, Kimmi, you are no. Mm-mm. Now, is Kimmi caught up in the fact because she was linked to Tisha? Sure. But Tisha and you are sisters. So if someone has to share rooms, it's y'all. Now, a lot of folk would say the main 3, the starting 3, Tisha, Kimmi, Nell. They're the part of the 3 starters of the show. So for that reason alone, they should have had their own room. Cool, maybe, but I'm not really feeling y'all that much. Okay, we all are now trying to get back in good, dealings with each other. Okay, and whatnot. And because Tisha brought a plus one, that's room. Now, is it possible that she could have put Tisha and Kimmi in the room she gave to Trisha and Stormy? Possibly. And then the 3 room would have been Trisha, Stormy, and Destiny. That's possible. It's possible. However, Mel said, no, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You brought a plus one, so y'all gonna share that room. Okay? But Nell pissed because her room did not have a name tag. I'm pissed. My room ain't had no card. I want a card with my name on it. And Nell was like, Nell, calm down. Okay. First of all, I would have told Nell, you really don't shut the fuck up and get out of my face. Because Nell was overly aggravated, overly angry, not about the room she got, but because the nice single room she got did not have her name on it. And Mel told her up front, well, calm down. Okay. It was a mistake. They forgot to print one. But I still made sure to get you a nice room because you're an elder, you're a mentor to people or whatever, and you deserve your own room. Okay, so you have a nice little room. It didn't have a car, okay? But I made sure to look out for you. Child, why my room ain't got no name? How you know I'm the oldest? Mel said, because you are. Like, you don't look old, but you are the oldest. Like, I'm not being shady, but it is, okay? And when Nell said, but I did on my trip to Houston, I made sure that you had this. And Mel said, yeah, because my ex-husband was there. So you did that because there were men on that trip. And so it was different. There are no men here. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not tripping because of a name tag. Okay, it was a mistake. They didn't print one, but it wasn't on purpose. And Nell kept trying to make it seem as if Mel purposefully did not print a thing. I'm like, Nell, that's so stupid. Again, stupid and childish and petty. Okay, Nell was on some B of the S. Okay, and Mel started a battle between Kimmi and Nell because when Nell was upset at first, they were having separate conversations. Okay, Nell and Mel was on the inside, and Mel kept explaining to her, oh, so kindly, girl, you have a good room. It's just that it was a nameplate. You can't assume I was being shady for that. That's a bullshit reason. When you call me, I talk to you, whatever. Like, cut it out, okay? It shouldn't be an issue about no damn name tag, okay? And also, you did extra for your Houston trip because again, Markel was there, but there are no men here, so there should be no issues with nothing, okay? So then she kind of squashed that fire. So Sunny then saying, Mel, I think Tisha and Sunny, Tisha and Kimmi are a bit upset about their room as well. And so she go outside to talk to Kimmi and Tisha at first. At first, Nell wasn't out there, okay, but she came out there eventually, okay. And so Kimmi then said, Kimmi and Tisha, well, we're just disappointed because our room is so small. It's for 3 people. Like, we've known you for years and we expected more, okay. And then Tisha said, I think that the room you picked for us, it speaks to how you feel about us. And Mel was like, well, no, I was not being disrespectful. It was a room with 3 beds. Y'all are sisters. You had a +1. So I'm like, that's it. It wasn't anything else than that. And I gave Sunny her own room because y'all don't like her. Like, no one right now, no one is feeling Sunny. So I wanted her to have her own space because I told her no one's feeling her. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think this would be an issue. And she's like, I would have shared that room with my 2 friends. It would not be an issue because like we really want to be in the rooms often. We're going to sleep there and that's it. So we could switch rooms and it. Well, no, because if that was the case, it would have been done already. Okay, without us having to have this conversation. And Mel said, well, no, because how would I know y'all would have an issue? Like, y'all did not even ask or know why I picked the room for whoever. And so so do y'all get now that I've explained it, that it wasn't like me being whatever? To me, Kimmi was like, yeah, I'm Gucci, I'm good. Kimmi was being passive aggressive. Kimmi was absolutely being passive aggressive. Tisha was being petty because I felt like it wasn't that big of a deal. It really, it really wasn't. Okay. And then Tisha in her confession saying, oh, Mel is lying. I don't know why she's lying. And she know why she put it don't even matter. I'm like, girl. Oh. And when Tisha said, well, I'm going to deal with the room I was given. And I'm like, child, Kimmi, Nell, and Tisha caused a whole ruckus really for no big reason. It's like they are implying, well, because we think Mel being petty. And I'm like, y'all saw all the rooms. Somebody would have had to been down there. And she kind of matched people in rooms who were friends. So the only difference is they got the 3 room because Tisha brought a +1. It's really that simple. Now, I get they felt like because of their seniority, they should have had their own single room. But, bitch, that ain't what happened. You want to know why? I don't like you that well. And I still put y'all in rooms with people you get along with. Now, had she put Tisha in a room with Sunni, now that's shady. Okay? Had she put Kimmi in a room with Sunni, that's, look, you know what I'm saying? That I can see like, oh, but she put y'all in the room together with Destiny, y'all buddy. My buddy, my pal, my friend. Miss me with the bullshit, okay? So Sunni then suggests to Nell, because child, look, Sunni is a producer, okay? She's a cast member, but she's a producer, okay? Sunni then says to Nell, well, Nell, because you've been mentored, do you want to go out and check on Mel and Tisha and Kimmi, whatever? And so child, Nell got her ass up and went outside and shit went left again, okay? Because Nell came in with, to me, she came in on 10. Nell came in wrong, okay? Well, on my trip, people had to suck it up, okay? And on this trip, you got to suck it up too. And I was like, now why the fuck you gonna do that? Because by the time Nell went out there, they kind of squashed their issue. But Nell walked up and this was like extra. You know what I'm saying? And Kimmi matched Nell's energy, okay? And said, I don't need all this. I don't need all of this, okay? I don't need no other grown woman telling me what to do and what I gotta suck up. I say, child. And to me, Kimmi went from 0 to 100 because Nell came in on 100. And Kimmi just matched the energy. Now, usually, Kimmi is one that kind of tried to calm things down, but because Kimmi felt, I think, off or whatever, she allowed Nell's negativity to affect her, and then to me, Kimmi got negative, okay? And I'm like, y'all up here fussing about some bullshit. So Tisha fussing, Nell fussing, Kimmi fussing. At one point, Tisha said, well, Nell gonna get her wig snatched off, and then Nell said, I'll beat their ass, and Kimmi just been quiet, but I was like, this is all some bullshit, because each one of y'all, Tisha, Nell, and Kimmi, were complaining about stuff that did not even really matter. Y'all were making it out as if Mel was being purposefully shady over, oh, Mel didn't give me a nameplate. Girl, but you had a room. Well, we didn't get single room, but y'all together. Y'all not room with someone y'all don't like. Y'all have full size beds. Y'all are one person. Y'all are there for 4 days. Y'all not gonna be in y'all rooms that much. Because Mel said, like, I have some of the plan. No one's gonna be like in their room like for long times. It's just you don't sleep there and that's it. Okay. So it was bullshit. So they had to kind of separate, Tisha, Kimmi from Nell. We then see Mel, and I like that when Mel talked to Nell, she said, Kimmi and Tisha, you came in and your tone was crazy. So the way your tone was, that's why they act that way. I like that Mel did not make Nell feel like she was right, because she wasn't. She came in on 10 and they just reacted to how she came in. And they can't be coming at me, and I think I won't come at them, and they should not put their hands on me. Now, at one point when they were talking, Nell was bouncing around so much, her boobie popped out. And so Tisha walked up and put her shirt up to cover her nipple. Okay. And so Nell felt like, when she put her hands on me, I'm like, girl, she covered your titty. Now calm down. Now. I also understand when we fussing and arguing, everyone should keep their hands to their sucker. Sometimes you don't know how a simple hand touch in a heated disagreement can make someone feel like you hit me, i.e., Housewives of Potomac with Candace and Monique. Okay. But I like how Mel told Nell, your tone is why Kimmi and Tisha came at you in that way, because you came in there on some bullshit. Okay. Period. Okay. And Mel said, look, no one should be arguing on this trip, Jesus. Okay. And so that was that. Now, lastly, child, the dinner scene, it was I could not get a good look of everyone at the dinner scene. So I just did this one thing. Now, first of all, I need y'all to like the video, please. And we're back. Okay. So again, as I was saying, the end scene was them at dinner. So it was was a big old table to meet people. So all I could get was all of their faces right here. Okay. So we do see after the bickering and the arguing or whatever, they all kind of came back together. We've seen that, Carnival is coming up, so Mel hired like Carnival dancers to come in, had a good time, dance around. So the ladies started having a good time because Mel said, like, I wanted to be a positive experience or whatever. So the then went down to sit down to eat. And I said, child, this dinner, shit got real. Okay. To me, I seen Tisha say, "Oh, Mel brought her bodyguard and Shanita." Shanita to me came off as someone who see what's going on and she's just choosing to address it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel like it was messy. I feel like this is stuff that needs to be addressed because the more they keep avoiding these messy or these difficult situations or conversations, the more stuff stays like messy. So I liked the fact that Shanita was like pushing the conversation. Okay. So in my opinion, at one point I felt like Tisha was being insecure, saying how, when you mentioned that you was bringing your single friends, like I was like, what that mean? Like I felt like you was saying that your single friends are more fun than us. And I was like, who said that? Mel said, well, no, I said, I was just being clear because all of y'all are married. So I was saying I was bringing my single friends. It wasn't anything about who's more fun or whatever. Okay. So they get on like into friendships and whatnot. And, Shanita brought up how, like, for her, she based her friendship bonds on how to treat me when things are not good. Like, and we're at odds. Like, how do things work between us? That tells me what kind of friendship we have, okay? Because that pure friendship, like, we cannot always agree. We can be at odds and get over it, but it's not like when we're at odds, like I'm the ops. You know what I'm saying? You not around there like being actively against me solely because we had some kind of disagreement. Okay. And I fully agree. I told y'all a long time ago, because I have not felt out with true friends in, I don't know, what year is this? 2024? 10 to 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend for years, and she got, and I think I've told this story before, but she got pissed at me because one day, like, it was a group of us. It was like 5 or 6 of us in the friend group, and we would always crack jokes or whatever. And sometimes we would say stuff like, have a cup of shut the fuck up. And this one day we were laughing or whatever, and I sent a meme that said, how about have a cup of shut the fuck up? And one friend got mad. I'm like, how you mad at me? And we always joke like that. But for some reason that day, she got pissed at me, and she was mad at me or whatever. And like, stop talking to me. It was so, the other friend like, wow, what is wrong? And so we had stopped being friends. And when her husband called our law firm. At that point in time, I worked at a divorce law firm, a family law firm, and he called to get a lawyer to divorce his wife, who was my friend. And because I took the call and was booking the appointment for the lawyer, and I had to ask his name and his spouse's name. When he said her name, I was like, and she's a very distinctive name. It ain't nobody else with that same first name and last name except her. And I was like, this is, and I said, this is Jaylee. He was like, oh shit, because he was like, you know what I'm saying? But I said, no, me and your wife, we're not friends anymore. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because he did not want her to know. And he still came in to talk to our firm to get divorced and stuff. And look, child, I had dirt. You hear me? I had dirt. But I was like, that ain't how I do. You know what I'm saying? And even though he told me stuff, I just didn't say nothing. What I did was, our mutual friends, I said, look, I can't tell her this. I can't. But I need y'all to put a bug in her ear to start paying attention, because so he was here and he is trying to file for divorce. And I can't tell her. But I don't want, her to be blind. So even in us not being cool, I made sure because she was cheating. or whatever. But I said, tell her to tighten up because he gonna be looking for shit now. And because I gave her a heads up, you know what I'm saying? Things went, you know what I'm saying? And he went through a different firm, so he never became our client. However, she still was happy that I put a bug in our friend. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, even though me and her were at odds and we were not friends anymore, I still was like, even in our at oddness, I'm not no op. Okay. And so she was saying like how people are when they're not, good speaks volumes to how they are as friends. And I fully agree. Now Tisha, like, I agree. Yep. I said, girl, that ain't you. That's not true at all. Okay. And so when she then said, well, I don't have to down people just because our friendship expired. I said, why are you lying? Why are you lying? Because when you was at odds with Kimmi, you talk shit. When you was at odds with Stormy, you talk shit. When you was at odds with me. Every time she's been at odds with somebody, she talks shit. You know what I'm saying? So you are a liar. Okay. You lying all up and through. Okay. Girl.
Shut up. That is so stupid.
Because we have seen your past of you, being at odds with folks and talking Catherine shit. Okay. So she then asked Tisha, well, can you be around someone if you don't like them? Of course I can. Yes, I'm an adult. Okay. If we have an issue, I can still be around you. And she then said to Nell, watch her. Okay. And I was like, ooh, that's messy. Now, my thing is this. I can also be around people I don't like. However, if I don't like you, I'm not inviting you to anything that's like, if I don't like you, you're not coming to my birthday dinner. Like I'm not going to invite you to anything for me. However, if we have mutual friends and if we're in a mutual circle and we are at events or whatever, I can be around you, no problem. But I'm not going to invite you to my personal stuff at all. Now, this show, they're working. So they have to have events that they have to invite each other to, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. So I get just saying like she can be around folks because she's an adult or whatever, but I also feel like there's limits to that shit. Okay. And I think Shanita telling Mel to watch Tisha, which made Tisha, what you mean? Well, no, not in a negative, but I just feel like, I'm saying, you being able to sit and eat with folks you don't like, it's like, that's a real thing to say. And it is, it can be a thing. And I'm like, Shanita, I see her point, but at the same time, and I think that was also her calling Mel out too, because no one there are friends. Tisha and Kimmi are only related because they're husbands. Kimmi told us already if Tisha was not someone, they would not be cool. Okay. Now I think Mel, Shanita, and Lauren are friends. I think Stormy and Latricia are friendly. I think Mel and Nell are friends, so to speak. So, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is kind of a real friend group. They're just all co-workers coming together in little spurts. Okay. They're friendship pockets around here. Okay. Well, Mel then said, well, we're going to discuss, people who don't like each other. We have to get into Sunni and Trisha. Because Trisha, she said, Trisha, you don't like Sunni because of Destiny. I said, girl, not calling them out. But it's true. She said, you don't like Sunni solely because of Destiny. Okay. And when Trisha said, well, I don't have a problem with her, but I'm not going to be cordial. I said, see, that's childish. Because this is the thing. When Trisha came on the show, she didn't want to be cool with Tisha because at that point in time, Tisha and Stormy had issues. So I'm like, Trisha is a person who she picks sides when she don't have to. Because when Stormy's on her, look, don't judge her by me. Get to know her yourself. But I feel like she picked Destiny's side, even though she don't even know Sunni. And Mel said that my point is, you don't know her, but you have an issue with her solely because of somebody else. So Mel then explained the whole Destiny, Moses, Sunni thing to Shanita, who then say, well, if he was dating Destiny and then he got with Sunni and married Sunni, why y'all not mad at Moses? Like, how are all y'all anchored solely on to Sunni if Moses was the common denominator? Like, I don't get it, okay? Well, because Destiny said they was friends, and she said they was always hanging out, and Sunni said, but we weren't. Like, we hung out like one time outside of filming, but we were not always hanging out. That wasn't what it was or whatever. And so when she said, look, she was a producer. And she's a producer. Her job is to get your life story, to get all of the information because that's her job. So she has to be friendly. She has to be, okay? But that's her job. And when she should say, but she shouldn't have used information to get Moses. Since I didn't. She said, and this is the part that I'm like, are y'all dumb? Because again, let's not forget, Moses was never on the show. Never. And so when Sunni said, she didn't give me any information on Moses for me to use. Like that was, she didn't talk about him that much to me. That wasn't what it was. So when I was on the show as the producer, she did not feed me information. I did not even know they knew each other until she mentioned on the podcast. But, it wasn't that. I did not use any, and I think that's a good point, if it's true, is that if she didn't use anything she got from Destiny, she didn't do shit wrong. I mean, all she did wrong was she should have absolutely had a conversation with Destiny sooner. But that's it. Everything else is on Moses, okay? So we have that whole thing. So Nell will say, but ain't Destiny coming? Is she coming? Is she gonna be? I think she gonna be here. And then Shanita say, well, to Tisha, well, if you know the history between Mel and Destiny, why would you even invite her? That's why I said watch you. And I said facts. Facts on facts on facts. Okay. That's like Shamel and Kaiwa. Shamel and Kaiwa. I'm just asking. Should somebody invite Chris's ex-wife? You know what I'm saying? Because we know that Chris ex-wife and Nell, kind of had whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's friction there from stuff in the past. I feel like her point was valid. If you, Tisha, if you know for a fact there's issues and you know the history between Mel and Destiny, why would you invite her knowing what you know? Well, she's a part of the group. And Mel knew I was inviting her. And Mel said, no. When you asked about a plus one, I did not know it's her. And she said, I'll keep it up. Fuck Destiny. I said, oh, Lord. Well, Mel said, look, let me make it clear to y'all. Fuck Destiny. My thing is, Mel and Destiny are never going to be friends again. I fully get that. You know what I'm saying? I fully get that. However, I also feel like it's one thing if Tisha, Kimmi, Stormy, Nell, Trisha, or whoever else has an event that they invite Mel and Destiny to, it's up to them to go. Okay, it's something different to invite Destiny on a trip that Mel is having, because I believe in my spirit, if Destiny had something she planned, Mel would just not go. She said, "Oh no, thank you," because she that's what she does. She was no, thank you, no ma'am. Okay, so I'm like, it's true. They can coexist at the other cast members' events, but I don't see Destiny or Mel saying, yes, let me invite the other one because we gonna hang out. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And so when you saw my text and I told you I was inviting her and I want us all to have a good time because we all in the same circle. And she just said, Tisha, you keep showing who you are. You keep being very clear on who you are, because you're saying that no matter how somebody else feel, you're gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna pick the side you want to pick. Meaning, Mel don't like that, and also she don't like Mel. Okay, but yet you still invited her on the trip. So even though Mel is saying somebody hurt me, you know what I'm saying, you still choose to say, I'm gonna still rock with that person. And to me, you can't ask folks to pick a side, but sometimes you can. depending on the severity of the situation, you can say, hey, or even if it ain't for the side, don't invite that bitch to my events. Be her friend on your own accord. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't invite her, you should not invite her. And if you do, that's you saying, fuck my feelings. You want her here, even if I don't. Okay? Even, I think it also was a bit with Martell. Because again, Martell put her through hell or whatever. And so, them also not distancing themselves from Martell and his bullshit just because they don't want to, because they don't like Nell. You know what I'm saying? And then she said, Mel, Shanita said, Mel has said out loud, this person has hurt me. They did what they did, but you still choose to be a friend with that person. That's your choice. You choose the person who hurts me. So technically, you're not my friend. Now, again, you don't always ask your friends to pick a side, but you can say, while you're in my presence, please do not have that motherfucker around me, and don't be in my presence talking as if that motherfucker cool, because you know what they did to me. People who like to speak highly of people who has harmed or hurt someone, and you've seen what they've done, even if that's still your friend because they did not do anything to you, do not be in my presence making it seem as if I'm crazy for not fucking with them no more. Okay? And when she said, this is a dope group of people. Like, y'all are great people. However, it's a lot of ops around here. I said, yes, fam, it is. Okay? And that all of them, that everyone here has played a role in the foolishness. Mel has, Kimmi has, Tisha has, all of them. And I think this is the time to where Shanita just called it all out. Okay? And y'all, that was the whole episode. It was the whole thing. Now, I don't know if there's no episode, because next week is Labor Day weekend. So it may not be an episode next Saturday. I don't know. But the finale is coming up soon. Okay. The finale comes on, I think, in 2 weeks. So it may not be an episode next week, and then we'll probably get now the finale child. When Destiny gets there, it gets messy. Okay, seeing Destiny bring up to Mel, when Mel said, when them asked Mel if her and Destiny can never be cool, and she said, well, no, it's like Destiny was around here hanging out with Martell's mistress. And when Destiny said back, well, you was on the phone with her, you was trying to help her, teach her how to respectfully cheat. I was like, bitch, what? And that's why I tell y'all, that's why Mel don't fuck with Destiny, because Destiny has known about Markel's bullshit, and to get back at Mel, she absolutely befriended Coleslaw, and the difference is she pushes Coleslaw narrative in Mel's face, because Coleslaw can't get on the show. So to hurt Mel, Destiny absolutely, her and Martell, uses stuff that Coleslaw say and make it seem as if Mel was this stupid wife who tried to help her husband cheat, and she lied. And I just don't believe that at all. At all. And it's just, this is bullshit. Anyway, y'all, I did not mean to be so long, but I hope y'all liked the video. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? There's other content up, so make sure to go watch it at your leisure. There are many videos up that I put up this weekend and stuff. Y'all know to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, but like the video, I gotta go. Until tomorrow. Bye.